to a lifetime of Chase and Makenzie, showing all of us, and especially one another, what it means to be someone's person.
As a little girl, I'd always prayed for my Prince Charming.
Makenzie.
It's okay.
It's clear that God has been working from the beginning of your lives to bring you to this moment. You now have a lifetime to learn more about each other.
We're married.
We're married. You're my wife. I love you. This was amazing.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling. I get tunnel vision. Every time I see you, everything around you fades into the wind, and my heart is thrown open. It feels like slow motion. I never knew the feeling until you. Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic. When I fall to pieces, you pull me back together. And when we are together, my feet don't touch the ground. When my world is black and white, color me back to life. I never knew the feeling until you. I never knew the feeling
Yeah, I like you.
with you.
Told you I wasn't gonna cry.
When I look in your eyes, I can see it so shine, brighter than the sunrise, forever and always with you. I know I'm
As a little girl, I'd always prayed for my Prince Charming. And as I grew up, I started praying for a man that would be my best friend in the whole world, take care of me, love me, laugh with me, challenge me, and love the Lord like I do. Chase Jacob Alexander Hendrix, you are the man I was praying for all those years, and you have checked off every single box I could have ever wished for in a man and a husband. When we went on our first date at Paradigm, praising the Lord, not knowing much about each other, I had this gut feeling and just knew that you would be the love of my life and my everything. I promised to always put God first in our marriage. I promised to show appreciation for all the little things you do for me. I promised to trust and respect you. I promised to be your biggest supporter. I promise to forgive quickly and love you easily. And most importantly, I promise you my whole heart for my entire life. I look forward to our future, building our family, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. I love you to the moon and back, forever and always.
Love you.
Love you.
Makenzie, your heart is rare and you are truly, your heart is rare and you truly love so deeply for the people you care about. I found this out on our first date and remember it like it was yesterday. gotta take a second. Hours before, I felt my stomach inside out for how nervous I was. However, when I left that evening, my life has forever changed. God brought us together for our story to be written with one another. Through our relationship, you have shown how bright of a light you are that shines on everyone around you. That light shines and changes anyone's sad and bad mood to happiness. I am promised to be a bright light with you and stand by you through any storm. Even when your light dims, I promise I will be that light to brighten it. In fact, no matter how right I am always wrong. And no matter how wrong you are always right. You are truly my best friend and soon-to-be wife. God has brought us together in the journey of life. Waking up to you every day for the rest of my life and seeing you as my teammate and wife, I am forever grateful. My goal is for us to be inspired by one another and push us to be the best that we can be as wife, friends, husband, family, all in all, just together. You are the love of my life, and I can't wait to spend the rest of it with you.
I love you. Those are so good.
Today we are celebrating the marriage of Chase and Makenzie. We are celebrating a wonderful God who brought them together. We're celebrating the decision that they are making before God and their family to commit themselves to selfless, sacrificial love in the union of marriage. It's clear that God has been working from the beginning of your lives to bring you to this moment, crafting you, Chase, into the person who will best complement Makenzie, and you, Makenzie, into the person who would best fit with Chase. That is true love, selfless sacrifice. When the world says that love is about me, God says love is about one another. It's not wrapped up in what you can get, but what you can give. Chase, I want you to wake up every single morning and ask, how can I sacrifice for Makenzie today? And Makenzie, likewise, I want you to wake up every single morning and ask, how can I sacrifice for Chase today? And if each one of you commits to asking that question, if each of you is approaching each other humbly with the love that Jesus displays, God will bring you peace, joy, and contentment in your marriage. And it won't be confined to just this generation, but it will be a blessing to your children and to your grandchildren for generations to come. Guys, I'm so proud of each of you. I'm proud of the hard work you did in premarital counseling. I'm proud of you guys praying together every single day, memorizing scripture together, having awkward conversations, and learning so much about one another. Don't stop pursuing one another. Don't stop having those hard conversations. Don't stop praying together. Don't stop investing in scripture together, and don't stop lovingly sacrificing for one another just like Jesus sacrificed for you. Chase and Makenzie, before your family and friends and before God, I am honored to pronounce you husband and wife. Chase, you may kiss your bride.
And now the couple we've all been waiting for, your bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Hendrix.
I remember the first time you guys met, I got a text from Makenzie telling me that she just met her future husband. And I was like, Kenzie, you met him at a party last night. Come on. I remember her telling me that she made the first move and Snapchatted him first, but it was only because she was drunk. And let me tell you, that is the best drunk decision she has ever made. I cannot thank God enough for choosing such an amazing man to marry my best friend. I remember a couple months ago, Chase would get Kenzie a singular rose every week because he said his love will never die for Kenzie. And that's when I was like, wow, Kenzie, you really hit the jackpot on that one. I look up to their relationship every day of my life, and I only hope I will find somebody like Chase one day. Chase will do absolutely anything for her. It makes her the happiest girl in the world. I am so beyond thankful for you both, and I love you so much. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Hendrix.
Chase told me one thing that stuck with me. He said, Kenzie is my person. I have no doubt that I'm going to marry this girl one day. At first, I thought to myself, okay, well, he clearly has a concussion, and I should probably start looking for the closest hospital. But I've known Chase long enough that when I heard the conviction in his voice, I knew he was serious. It was then that I knew what we had all known all along. It was only a matter of time until we would be gathered here as we are today to celebrate their love and their continued commitment to a life with one another.
Here's the thing. The first marriage advice I can give you is just, even when she's wrong, she thinks she's right, and that's what's going to matter, right? But in all seriousness, these two have been great. I mean, they just seem like they were just natural from day one. Chase, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the first time we met Chase was at Kobe Steakhouse. Is that right? I mean, listen, if you're going to have a future son-in-law, you might as well know right away if you can catch shrimp in his mouth, right? I don't think he set any records. His picture is not on the wall over there, but he did well enough. But here's the funny thing: they probably got in the car later, and I don't know if this happened, but I know it happened since then. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get in the car and Makenzie goes, "See, Chase, I won. I beat you. I caught 7, you caught 5." In all seriousness, thanks everybody for being here. It means the world to Angie, myself, everyone involved. We really wouldn't know any other way to celebrate it without everybody. So, with no further ado, here's to Chase and Makenzie.
Keep climbing until we're on top. Leave the shadows below.